Hey, fourth grade. May 1st. We made it to the month of May. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. I hope you guys get to get outside. When you see this video, get outside after watching it, doing your work. I hope you guys are having a fun time in whatever you're doing. Thanks for those rock clips I've seen. People sending in their pictures of rocks. Looks cool. Keep those coming in if you get them. I don't know when you're going to see this. It's going to be a week from now, so you're like, Mr. Wig, we handed them all in already. They look good, though. I just got to say that. Your rock picture's looking really good. Thanks for that. Today, we're going to do multiplying decimals in your workbook. Math workbook, 268. 268. So, if we look at the first problem on 268, it says Tony has 8 blocks. Each block is 1.2 centimeters high. If she stacks the blocks, what will be the height of the stack? Well, there's a few different ways you can do this. One is you could go, each block is 1.2, so you could go 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. I'm doing 8 of them. There's 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you could add those all up. It works, but it takes a lot of time. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, a 1 up, a 6 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.6. It works, but we're multiplying today. So let's look at how we would do it with multiplication. Again, when I have the number 8 and 1.2, right? So you guys understand where I'm getting the 8. Tony had 8 blocks. 1.2 is each one. Okay? So whenever I have this, you want to put the bigger number, or sorry, let's say the wider number. The most digits. How about that? The number with the most digits on top. Because you would say, Mr. Wigger, 8 should go on top. It's worth more. True, true, true. But you want to have the widest number. It just works better in my mind. 1.2 times 8. Okay? So notice how I put the 2-digit number on top of the 1-digit number. It just, even when you got the decimals, you want to do that. Okay? The 2-digit number on top of the 1-digit number. Okay? Always have the number with the most digits on top. Now, it's just like normal multiplication. You guys know how to do this. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 1 is 8. Add that. Look, there's 96. But wait. At 1.2 times 8 can't be 96. Remember, this is, I said we would get to this. We finally have gotten here. You have to count how many hops you go in from the end of your number to count the decimals. You have 1 hop, so you got to move your decimal 1 hop right to there. So you start at the back side, you count how many hops to get to the decimal, and you got to start at your answer, the back side of your answer, and do the same number of hops. And then you put your decimal there. Okay? Alright, let's try another. Let me clear some space. Let's look at problem number 1. That was actually kind of the warm-up question. That would be one I would give to you, like when you guys come in from recess time, I would have that on the board for you. Let's look at problem number 1. Devon measured the length of the room, pacing it off. The length of the pace was 2.3 feet. He counted 14 paces. How long is the room? Well, I see 2 numbers in there. 2.3 and how many steps did he take? 14. Here, I don't have to worry about which number goes on top to make it simpler in my mind. I don't know how yours works. Because they both have 2 digits. Okay? Now, this is going to be a nice double-digit multiplication. We've done these. Ignore the decimal for right now. Don't worry about the decimal. Just do normal double-digit multiplication. Okay? 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8. There's 9. What do I have to do here? Drop the 0. Alright, 1 times 3. 1 times 2. Now add them up. Do I add the decimal yet? No. No, just wait till the end. Wait till the end. Okay? Wait till the end. When you get all your answer down here, then add the decimal. Not yet. 2 plus 0 is 2. That's 12, 3. Now, I got 322, but now we got to add the decimal. Look, I started here, the one with the decimal. I had one hump in. So you come up here, you do 1, 32.2. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's try the next one. Problem number 2. Spiral notebooks are on sale for 35 cents each. How much will 25 spiral notebooks cost? All right, so 0.35, each one costs 35 cents. And they're ordering 25 notebooks. All right. Make sure to line them up, your ones and ones, tens, tens, right? All right. And we're multiplying. Okay. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 3 is 15. Add the 2 is 17. Oh, sorry. I jumped ahead a little bit because I knew 5 times 0 is nothing. Officially, you would put the 7 down and the 1 up, right? Then do 5 times 0 is 0. Add 1 would be 1. Okay? So I skipped ahead. I did that in my head. So again, you did 5 times 3 was 15. Add the 2, you get to 17. So you put the 7 down and you put the 1 up. Then 5 times 0 is 0. Then add the 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Let's do the second column now. So we did this 5. Now we're doing this one. Oh, what do you forget? Mr. Wade almost forgot. Then I'm like, wait a second. You got to drop the 0. Put that 0 down there first. 2 times 5 is 10. You put the 0 down. Let me clear these off a little bit. So 2 times 5 is 10. You put the 1 up, right? 2 times 3 is 6. Add the 1 makes 7. And then 2 times 0 is, of course, 0. If you want to put the 0 down, you can. It doesn't really need it. Add these up. 5, 7, 8. Now, we got to make our little decimal hops. How many hops did I do to get here? You did 2 decimal hops. 2 of them. So down here you got to do 1, 2. And so the answer really is, we're talking money. Remember, it's 35 cents per notebook. So really our answer is $8.75. Okay? I'll try one more with you guys. Let's do problem number 3, because I think you can do this. All you got to do is count the hops. It's normal multiplication, just counting the hops. Let's look at problem number 3A. 3A. Find the area of each rectangle below, include the correct unit, write a number model to show how you found your answer. Okay. 3A. I see 1.5 centimeters on one side, so obviously we're doing centimeters. Obviously doing centimeters, and 30 centimeters. Okay. So we have 1.5 and we have 30. We're multiplying. Remember, area equals base times height. The base is 30, the height is 1.5. Okay? Remember, we're doing centimeters. I'm just going to put that down over there so I remember I got to label. It wants me to label. Now, anything times 0 is 0, right? 5 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. We're moving on here, though. We got to drop a 0 before we get to the 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 1 is 3. Add that is 4. Now, add these together. Not much is going to change when you're adding 0. 0, 4, 5. How many hops do I have to do? I did 1 hop there. So I start at the end of my number and do 1 hop there. Put my decimal right there. 45. Now, what is my unit? Remember, we did centimeters and we're doing area. So my answer is really going to be 45 centimeters. And remember how we write that? It's square. You put that little 2. 45 centimeters squared. Okay? That would be the area. That would go in the area blank. Let's look at the number model. The first part here, we would have 1.5 times 30 equals, you could just put a question mark, or you could put the answer in there. You could put in 45, whatever. Okay? I hope this makes sense. It's just like normal multiplication. No, nothing changes. The only difference is now we're adding this extra little layer. Whenever we have a decimal, count how many hops it takes to get to that decimal, and at the very end, throw that back in. Okay? Oh, one more thing. They might do this to you. Okay, let me show you one more. They might do it to you. What if you have two decimal numbers? Well, let's look at it. Let's say we have 1.3 times 0.46. So I really have two decimals, 0.46 and 0.30 here, 1.3, right? So I got two decimals in this. So watch how this works. Normal multiplication, don't worry about the decimals yet. So here's 18, 7, drop the 0. Go to that a second. 12, 4, 5. Add them together. 8, 9, 5. Okay. Now, this is where it's a little different. Watch how this works. Since I have two decimals, you got to count how many hops for each one and add those together. So look, I have one hop here, so I'm going to put a little 1 here. And look, I got 2 here. 1, 2. So I have 2. I had 1 decimal hop on the top. I have 2 decimal hops on the second number, right? So I have 3 total. So you come to your answer, and then you got 1, 2, 3. 0.598 would be the answer. Okay, I'm not sure if they're going to give you one on that, especially on the homework. They might go there to one of those try this ones. Just count the hops. Okay? Hey, I hope this makes sense. See you guys in a little bit when we do dividing decimals. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Oh no.